Smarpayami. Shri Shri Sai Baba Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Satmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Suvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Suklam Bhararam Vishnum Sashivanam Chaturbhujam Prasadavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvashtatangatopiva Yasmarit Pundarikshaksham Sabaya Banchara Suchi. Om Brahmanadam Paramasukaram Kevalam Janamurtim Dravatitam Ganga Sardasham Tatvamasadhariksham Ekam Nityam Bimalam Archalam Sarvari Sakshibhutam Bhavitam Trigunartitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yam Gum Gurudev Namaha. Om Gum Gurudev Namaha. Om Gum Gurudev Namaha. Om Gum Gurudev Namaha. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Vahanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Asanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Pajam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Argyam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Lachanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Sannanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Vishnam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Gandham Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Chandanam Smarpayami. Om Gam Gurubhyo Namaha Chandanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Kashanam Smarpayami. Om Kashanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Dupam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Pushpam Smarpayami. Shri Sanata Namaha Deepam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanata Namaha Nivijam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanata Namaha Jal Smarpayami. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudev Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om. Akandalan Mandalakaram Deeptayena Chakaram Tatpridam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om. The Guru creates a new life for the devotee, sustains it, and destroys all limitations. He is truly one with the Supreme Reality. To that great Guru, salutations. Salutations to the great Guru who reveals that state of Supreme Consciousness, which pervades all of creation, both animate and inanimate. Om Shri Sanata Namaha Namaskaram Samarpayami. Om Arti Samarpayami Shri Shirdi Sai Baba Namaha. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Shri Sai Hare Bhakta Janam Samrakshaka Bhakta Janam Samrakshaka Shri Maheshwara. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Sri Shivaradam Shrikara Sarva Pranapataye Swami Sarva Pranapataye Ahashrita Kalpalatika Ashrita Kalpalatika Apadbandava. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata Pita Gurudev Mariam Jayanive Swami Mariam Jayanive Narara Brahma Jagannatha Narara Brahma Jagannatha Nayanraya Sharaya. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Om Kara Rupa Hare Shiva Sai Mahadeva Shirdi Sai Mahadeva Mahangala Harati Anduka Mahangala Harati Anduka Mandara Giri Hare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satyanaranya Naranya Naranya Om Naranya Naranya Om Satyanaranya Naranya Om Satyanaranya Naranya Om Om Jai Sadguru Deva Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 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 Om Shanti 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 Akilanda Koti Brahma Dhanayaka Rajadi Rajayogi Raja Parabrahma Sachitananda Samatsat Guru Shri Bhagavan Shirdi Sai Maharaj Ki Akilanda Koti Brahma Dhanayaka Rajadi Rajayogi Raja Parabrahma Sachitananda Samatsat Guru Shri Ananda Mahima Maharaj Ki Akilanda Koti Brahma Dhanayaka Rajadi Rajayogi Raja Parabrahma Sachitananda Samatsat Guru Shri Swami Kalashwar Maharaj Ki this one. Paramam Pavicham Mahabhavibhutim Paramam Vichitram Nila Vibhutim Paramartha Ishtara Moksha Pradatam Mahabhavibhutim Idamam Smarami Sai Baba Vibhutim Satatam Smarami Shirdi Sai Vibhutim Manasam Smarami Om 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 Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmam Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Sahana Bhavantu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavavahe Tejasvina Vaditamastu Mavidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hello, Thursday mornings to everyone. As with this new year, we're doing the Sai Satcharita reading. And for those of you that know Sri Swami Kaleshwar, today is his Jayanti, his birthday. Let's tune back in a few hours. We'll be going live again for a birthday puja and to sing some bhajangs in his honor. Second week, chapter 3. Sai Baba's sanction and promise. As described in the previous chapter, Sai Baba gave his complete assent to the writing of the Sai Satcharita and said, I fully agree with you regarding the writing of the Satcharita. You do your duty. Don't be afraid in the least. Steady your mind and have faith in my words. If my Leelas are written, the avidya will vanish, and if they are attentively and devoutly listened to, the consciousness of the worldly existence will abate, and strong waves of devotions and love will rise up. And if one dives deep into my Leelas, he would get precious jewels of knowledge. Hearing this, the author was much pleased, and he at once became fearless and confident, and thought that the work was bound to be a success. Then, turning to Shama, Sai Baba said, If a man utters my name with love, I shall fulfill all his wishes, increase his devotion, and if he sings earnestly my life and my deeds, him I shall beseat in front of and back of on all sides. Those devotees who are attached to me, heart and soul, will naturally feel happiness. When they hear these stories, believe me that, if anybody sings my Leelas, I will give him infinite joy and everlasting contentment. It is my special characteristics to free any person who surrenders completely to me, and who worships me faithfully, and who remembers me and meditates on me constantly. How can they become conscious of worldly objects and sensation who utter my name always? Remember me. I shall draw out my devotees from the jaws of death. If my stories are listened to, all the diseases will get rid of. So hear my stories with respect, and think and meditate on them, assimilate them. This is the way of happiness and contentment. The pride and egoism of my devotees will vanish. The mind of the hearers will be set at rest. And if he was wholeheartedly in complete faith, he will become one with supreme consciousness. That simple remembrance of my name as Sai. Sai will do away with sins of speech and hearing. The different works assigned to the devotees. The Lord entrusts different works to different devotees. Some are given the work of building temples and mats, or ghats, or rivers. Some are made to sing the glories of God. Some are sent on pilgrimages. But to me was allotted the work of writing the Sai Satcharita. Being a jack of all trades but master of none, I was quite unqualified for this job. Then why should I undertake such a difficult task? Who can describe the true life of Sai Baba? Sai Baba's grace alone can enable one to accomplish this difficult work. So, when I took the pen in my hand, Sai Baba took away my egoism and himself wrote his stories. The credit of relating these stories therefore goes to him and not to me. Through Brahman, by birth, I lacked the two eyes, sight or vision of Shruti and Smriti, and therefore was not at all capable of writing the Satcharita. But the grace of the Lord makes a dumb man talk, enables a lame man to cross a mountain, and he alone knows the way of getting things done. As he likes, neither the flute nor the harmonium knows how the sounds are produced. This is the concern of the player. The oozing of Chandrarika jewel and the shrugging of the sea are not due to the jewel and the sea, but they are due to the rising of the moon. Baba's stories as beacon of light. Lighthouses are constructed at various places in the sea to enable the boatmen to avoid rocks and dangers and make them sail safely. Sai Baba's stories serve as a similar purpose. In the ocean of worldly existence, they surpass nectar in sweetness and make our worldly path smooth and ease to traverse. Blessed are the stories of the saints. When they enter our hearts through our ears, the body consciousness or egoism and the sense of duality vanish, and when they are stored in the heart, doubts will evade, pride of the body will fall, and wisdom will be stored in abundance. The description of Baba's pure fame, and on the hearing of the same with love, will destroy the sins of the devotee, and therefore, this is the simple sadhana for attaining salvation. The sadhana for the Krita age was samadhana, tranquility and the mind of body. For Treta, it was sacrifice. For Dwarpa, worship. And for Kali, our present Yuga, it is singing of the name and glory of the Lord. This last sadhana is open to all people of all four varanas. The other sadhanas, sacrifice, meditation, and concentration, are very difficult to practice. But singing and hearing the stories and the glory of the Lord is very easy. We have only turned our attention towards them. The listening to and singing of the stories will remove the attachments and the senses of their objects, and will make the devotees dispassionate, and will ultimately lead them to self-realization. With this end in view, Sai Baba made me write his stories, as the Satcharita. The devotees may now easily read and hear these stories of Sai Baba, and while doing so, meditate on him. His form is thus: attain devotion to Guru and God, get dispassion and self-realization. In the preparation and writing of this book, the Satcharita, it is Sai Baba's grace which has accomplished everything, making use of me as a mere instrument. Motherly love of Sai Baba. Everybody knows how a cow loves her infant calf. Her udder is always full, and when the calf wants milk and dashes at the udder, out comes the milk in an unceasing flow. Similarly, a human mother knows the wants of her child beforehand and feeds him, and her breast in time. In case of dressing and or adorning the child, the mother takes particular care to see that this is well done. The child knows or cares nothing about this, but the mother joys knows no bounds. When she sees her child well dressed and adorned, the love of the mother is particular, extraordinary, and disinterested, and has no parallel. Sadgurus feel this motherly love towards their disciples. Sai Baba had the same love towards me, and I gave an instant of it below. In 1916, I returned from a government service. The pension that was settled on my case was not sufficient to maintain my family decently. On Guru Purnima, day of the year, I went to Shirdi with other devotees. There, Mr. Anna Chinchakatkar and his own accord prayed to Baba for me as follow: please look kindly at him. The pension he gets is quite insufficient. His family is growing. Give him some other appointment. Remove his anxiety and make him happy. Baba replied, he will get some other job, but now he should serve me and be happy. His plates were ever full and never empty. He should turn all his attention towards me and avoid the company of atheists, irreligious, and wicked people. He should be modest and humble towards all and worship me with heart and soul. If he does this, he will get eternal happiness. The question, who is this he worshipped is advocated, is already answered in the note on who is Sai Baba in the prologue at the beginning of this work. Rohila's story. The story of Rohila illustrates Sai Baba all-embracing love. One, Rohila, tall and well-built, strong as a bull, came to Shirdi wearing a long kanfi and was enamored of the Sai, who stayed there. Day and night, he used to recite in a loud and harsh tone the verses of a holy Quran to shout out, Allah, Hello, Akbar, God is great. Most people in Shirdi were working in the fields during that day, and when they returned to their homes at night, they were welcomed with Ruhola's harsh cries and shouts. They could not get no sleep and felt much trouble and inconvenience. They suffered this nuisance for some days in silence, and when they could not stand it any longer, they approached Baba and requested him to check on Rohila and stop the nuisance. Baba did not attend to their complaint. On the contrary, Baba took the villagers to the task and asked them to mind their own business. He said to them that Rohila has got a very bad wife who tried to trouble the Rohila and himself. But hearing the Rohila's prayers, she dared not enter, and they were at peace. In fact, Rohila had no wife, and by his wife Baba meant the Durabati, an evil thought. As Baba linked prayers and cries to God better than anything else, he took the side of the Rohila and asked the villagers to wait and bear the nuisance, which would abate in due course. Baba's sweet words are nectar-like words. One day at noon, after Arti, devotees were returning to their lodgings when Baba gave the following beautiful advice. Be wherever you like. Do whatever you choose. Remember this well, that all what you do is known to me. I am the inner ruler of all, and seated in your hearts, I envelop all creatures, the movable and immovable world. I am the controller, the wire pooler of the show of the universe. I am the mother, origin of all beings, the harmony of the three gunas, the propeller of the senses, the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer. Nothing will harm him who turns his attention towards me, but Maya will lash or whip him who forgets me. All the insects, ants, our visible, movable, and immovable world is my body and form. Hearing these beautiful and precious words, I at once dictated in my mind to serve no man henceforth but my Guru only. By the reply of Baba to Anna Chinkar's query, which was really mine, that I would get some job began to revolve in my mind, and I began to think whether it would come to happen. As future events shows, Baba's words come true, and I got a government job, but that was of short duration. Then I became free and devoted myself solely to the service of my Guru, Sai Baba. Before concluding this chapter, I request the readers to leave out the various hindrances, indolence, sleep, wandering of mind, attachment to senses, etc., and turn their whole and undivided attention to these stories of Sai Baba. Let their love be natural. Let them know the secret of devotion. Let them not exhaust themselves by other sadhanas. Let them stick to this simple remedy, listening to Sai Baba's stories. This will destroy their ignorance and will secure them for salvation. A miser may stay at various places, but he constantly thinks of his buried treasure. So let Sai Baba be enthroned in the hearts of all. Bow to Sri Sai. Peace be to all. Jai Jai Sai. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya 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 Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Jai Guru. Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai. Blessed and Holy Thursday to all of us. Today is the Guru Day, our Holy Preceptor Day. As we had just spoken of Hamdapant's words, which were actually Baba's words, he was a mere instrument of the grace, the Lela that flows through the pen and then flows out of the book through the readers. That in this age, in the Kali Yuga, the most surefire way to find salvation is chanting the Lord's name and keeping your focus upon the great being. And we're not here to convert you. It doesn't need to be Shirdi Sai Baba. It could be Jesus. It could be Buddha. It could be Allah. It could be any great being, any saint, because we understand as the Guru principle through the one unity divine God principle. It is the same being, the same principle, the same energy, the Holy Mother, that is this energy behind all these guises. So it's just our focus to remain steadfast on whatever it is that is getting us there. We are about 6 weeks out of the energetically new year of the zodiac. This is, the molting process is complete. The final bits of skin from the snake has been shedded, and the residual pieces that are lingering around will be falling off, and this might be painful as well as deeply transformative. And as some of us may be aware, the horse, the fire horse that is in front of us, the heat that is encroaching will burn away any of these residual moments, residual thoughts, residual senses, to bring forth larger levels of dispassion and bring us that much closer to the realization of the self and the unification of the soul. If anyone's still here, maybe we'll see you in a few hours and we'll chant some bhajans together. Otherwise, peace, love, Hari Om Tat Sat, Jai Ma.